Hello there folks, it is TIJ Gaming and welcome to a channel update that's going to tell you guys what's happening on the next few months on the channel. And a bit of good news to start us off. I have no more exams. I don't feel happier to say that. Absolutely fantastic news. I finished my exams last Wednesday on the 12th of a history exam in the afternoon. It's been a tough few weeks, but it's gone now, so I'm really glad about that. I think the exams have gone well, but we're not here to talk about my exams today, so we won't talk about them any further. Of course, not having any more exams mean that my A-levels are done, which means bye-bye school, apart from a leaving due on a few weeks' time. But apart from that, I have a few weeks, a month, a few months. I don't really know at the moment, so I'll discuss that later. But I have some free time now, which means there's a capability and a capacity to create more videos on the channel. Just a thank you first before we get into the new schedule, which is why I've called you here for the channel update today. A big thank you for 900 subscribers. It's been a really good journey, and I think that as we go and we rise through subscribers, sometimes I don't realise the magnitude of some of the numbers we're hitting. So thank you very much for 900 subscribers. To those who are new to the channel and haven't seen my face before, hello. This is me. This is TIJ Gaming in the flesh, and this is where I sit when I'm looking at the telly to play the Xbox. Oh, snooker. No, I don't exactly get the cue. I've got my controller. Do you want me to show an example? So I get the controller. Hello everyone, it's TIJ. Yeah, you see the point. But, as I was just saying, I've got a lot more time to make videos, hence why I wanted to introduce a third and a fourth series into the channel schedule. Now, this isn't going to be too mind-boggling, just a few details to note. So, firstly, snooker. Now, for a while now, snooker has been a series on the channel that's been once every 2 days, and it's been getting brilliant views. You guys seem to really be enjoying it. There's about an average of 80 of you watching that every day when it comes out, so that's absolutely fantastic news, and that series won't be going anywhere. But the good news is, well, it's good news, and yeah, it's good news, you can't really put a bad spin on it, is that we are going to have a new schedule. Rather than having snooker every 2 days, we're going to have it on set days of the week. So for snooker, we're going to have it on Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. So that means 4 videos a week, every single week, rather than in some weeks we have Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, and because of the 2-day split, then other weeks you have Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, if that makes any sense. I'm sure it does. So every week we'll be having 4 episodes of snooker. Those will be coming out at 6 PM every day, as they have been usually. There's no change to that, and I hope that clears it up for snooker. Then up to MotoGP, which is my newest series on the channel. Again, you guys really seem to be enjoying that, so that is definitely staying on the channel. Now that's going to be here for 6 days of the week. Not 7 as it has been usually, but 6 days. And the only day it's not going to be out is on Sunday, just to give me a little break from the MotoGP game once a week, and I think that's absolutely fair enough. But you're going to be getting 6 videos of that, so at 8 PM every day, bar Sunday, you'll be getting those videos. But to replace the MotoGP 19 on a Sunday, we have the return of a series that I always love, but sometimes there isn't enough room for it on the channel. But with the time I've got now, there absolutely is enough room, and that is the Retro Sundays series. Now, it's a series that has really been a staple of the channel, probably the last 12 months, in and out. You know, it's been a series that for sort of 15-20 weeks was weekly, and then went out, come back in again, and we've kind of washed it back in certain points. But now I'm hoping to make that a consistent series. And for those of you who haven't been at the channel very long, check out the previous Retro Sunday stuff. Basically, the simplicity of it is that I go and play retro games, probably from my PS2 collection or PS1 or whatever I fancy on the weekend. And I've got a real good list of those games lined up for you. But I'm not going to spoil anything by spoiling what games I want to play. So at 8 PM, because snooker is at 6 PM. Hopefully there'll be a schedule in the corner somewhere. Pardon me. But we'll have Retro Sundays every Sunday. That's a hint with the name. It kind of go out of... I was doing my schedule the other day and I thought, yeah, Retro Sundays would be a little bit pointless if it wasn't on a Sunday. So those will be on a Sunday at 8 PM. Which sounds a very good idea. So at the moment we've got, on a Monday, we have snooker and MotoGP. Tuesday we just have GP. Wednesday we have snooker and GP. Thursday, just GP. Friday, snooker and GP. And then Saturday, just GP. And then on Sunday, Retro Sundays and snooker 19. But of course, snooker coming first at 6 PM. But the new series that I wanted to introduce is something that I've been wanting to introduce for a while, really. It was the staple hold of the channel before Snooker 19 came out in the middle of April, and that is Formula 1. Again, the sport I love the most, Formula 1. So to incorporate that into the channel in any way is fantastic. Now, it might not be what you're thinking, and apologies for me sorting my eye out, but it is itching a little bit. I don't know why. Typical, it always does it when I'm recording a video, but anyway. It's not the series that you're thinking of, potentially. We're not going to be doing any F1 2019 content. Basically, it's because I've got Snooker 19, MotoGP 19. So I wanted something that's a little bit fresh, a little bit different, rather than just a new game. So we are going to be continuing the series that we did on F1 2012, but that is now going to go forward to F1 2013 with the I think we can start with the Lotus team. So not from this week, because this week is the week commencing the 17th. It's alright, I had to check my calendar there. It's not the week commencing the 17th that'll start next week. I just want to get into this schedule a little bit this week with the with the Snooker and MotoGP with the Retro Sunday video, and then next week we'll introduce the Formula 1 videos. Now I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this. I planned potentially to do this on the Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday slots, so that, again, I'll get the schedule up with the F1 added as it would be shown. It would free up those spots on a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday where there are only one video, and then there'll be 2 videos every day. But don't bank on that being a thing. I'm 99% sure, but I want to see how the schedule goes this week. If I can cope easily with that, then I'll put 3 videos in. If not, it'll probably only be 2, and if it is 2, it'll be Tuesday and Saturday. That probably makes more sense to gap those out nice and easy. But 3 videos a week on that game does make a little bit easier to reach the end of the season quicker. So that is what the schedule's going to be. I'm looking forward to making those sort of videos. And if there are any random videos I want to make throughout that time, if there's a game I've just bought, I want to showcase it, or if there's a new series idea that I just come into my head, I will try to slot that in somewhere. But I don't think it'll be for the detriment of anything else on the channel. So I would say for maybe a month at least, I'm going to try and keep to that schedule. Again, F1's a little bit iffy at the moment, but we've got Snooker, MotoGP and Retro Sunday confirmed in their slots. With F1 kind of 99% sure. You'll have to check back on the channel next week to see how often the videos for that come out. But I'm sure I'll tell you in the videos themselves when they will come out. So secondly, now we've done the schedule, just a little note on what is going on with my life, because I think it helps you guys to understand if I'm making videos or not making videos, what's happening with my personal life. Obviously last month I was doing exams, so hopefully you guys understood that, yes, some days there won't be videos, although we did pretty well with that. I have to say, I'm pretty proud of myself for being able to pull a lot of videos off, even though I was doing exams. So, in my personal life, I don't really know what's going on at the moment, because I've just left school. In the UK, you either have to go and get an apprenticeship, you have to go to university, you have to get a job, or you can sit on your backside all day. Fourth option isn't really an option. I have applied for university. I've got a place at 2 universities doing business management, but that's not the kind of thing I really want to do. It'll be the last result. Secondly, apprenticeships. I've applied for a ton of those. None of them have come through. Then there's just the simple thing of getting a job. Now, again, I could go out and get a job, but I would rather get an apprenticeship. I think you probably understand why that is. You know, it's more career opportunities, probably more of a staple and all that sort of thing. But for the next probably month, and I'm saying month to be cautious because it could be 2 months before I find something. It certainly won't be longer than 2 months. I think probably the end of August is the real longest deadline you're looking at for me not to be doing something or have found something to go into. But I'll explain what I'm doing if and when, well, hopefully when, not if, when the time comes naturally when I can say, right, I'm doing this in September. But whatever I do, I can't imagine it really upsetting the channel, because if I go to uni, I'm staying at home. I've applied for 2 fairly local universities. Apprenticeship, again, it's just 9 to 5 work, so I've worked around school before. Why would I not be able to work around an apprenticeship? And then I suppose the same really applies for a job, albeit if the timing's a little bit different, then I'll just have to work around different timings. So all I'm saying is to you guys is that there's nothing really to fear about. There is for me, because I've got absolutely no idea what I'm doing in September, which is worrying. But for you guys, everything is okay, because we have done really well over the last 12 months. It's probably been not quite 12 months, but about 12 months since I went to America. The channel stopped for about 3 weeks. I did a Let's Talk video about the next year on CIJ. It's been about 10 months since then, and since then we built a really good base. We had 6 months doing Football Manager. I've scrapped that. That was probably the best decision I ever made for the longevity of this channel. And then we went into other games, and that's done really well. So thank you very much, guys, for that. But all I'm saying is to expect consistency to come throughout the future. And then finally, it's a fairly short one today. I didn't want to ramble for too long. Just a note about my 2 other channels. My TIJ music channel is definitely one you ought to go and subscribe to if you're into your music. I do a lot of album reviews and top 10s over there. And with me getting more time, obviously, I'm going to be starting making more videos on that. And I released an album review for a Bruce Springsteen album at the weekend. That's done absolutely awesomely. So that's absolutely fantastic to see. And then there is my education channel, which I am planning to upload onto as well. So if you like the idea of music videos, not me playing the trumpet so much, but reviewing albums and top 10s, and potentially educational videos, whether that be school education or whether that be education in how do you get a computer worked or well something like that. There'll be some sort of educational videos on that. But the music channel is already going. The educational is a work in progress. So if you like the idea of either of those channels, make sure to go and subscribe to those channels. But that's basically all I've got for you really today. I've finished my exams. I'm so thrilled to say that I've got a lot of free time on my hands. So expect the channel to be expanding over the next few months. Now, we're not too long away, not too far away, not too long away. I should have done English language, shouldn't I? We're not too far away from 1,000 subscribers now. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, if and when I suppose, I'll announce what I'm doing then. But I'm immensely excited for that achievement. If we get to it, that'll be the first time on a YouTube channel I've ever got to that, so that'll be absolutely fantastic. But for now, we are plodding along with our 900 odd subscribers, and I thank every single one of you for subscribing to my channel. But thank you very much for watching, folks. That is basically all I've got for you today. If you've got any queries or questions or things you want me to follow up, leave them down in the comments. But for now, thank you very much for your company in this channel update video. I've been CRJ Gaming, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Goodbye.